a sunny afternoon. And off we go in Madden Ultimate Team. Tyler Lockett now with a return. And able to take it past the 25 and up to the 28-yard line.
Guys take over 1st and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
They'll run on 1st down. George. 4 yards the result on the first play from scrimmage. 2nd down. Now a 2nd down and 6.
It's now 2nd and 6.
Stepping up, he'll try and run. And he'll get this up only to about the 33. He'll get 2 on the keeper, but it becomes now a 3rd down.
It's a gain of 2. Brings up 3rd and 5.
From the gun on 3rd down, Jackson. Looking deep for Bennett. It's caught inside the 25. And touchdown. A big play there. 6.
I made him quit. I threw 1 touchdown pass, he quit. Samir, turn your damn headset down, boy. You're not serious. Bro, I threw 1 touchdown pass. He got up out of there. Like, fuck that shit. Yo, mama capping. Yeah, point. Wouldn't stream. Shut that shit up, gang. Wouldn't stream. I'm 1 and 2. I made some adjustments since the last time I took them 2 L's. You will. You will. Bye, Chairman. No way.
Ready for football now from sunny North Carolina. And off we go from uptown Charlotte. That'll be taken about a yard deep.
To the crib. To the crib. To the crib, man. Stop playing my team crazy, man. To the crib.
These guys have taken a first-quarter lead.
That was a special return, and it happened because he's a special returner. He has to have that approval from his special teams coach's head coach to bring it out of the end zone.
Well, let's be honest. A lot of times when they bring it out of the end zone like he did there, they don't have approval. I mean, I think a lot of times they do, but correct me if I'm wrong. Sometimes it's just a guy getting a feel, right?
You're exactly right. What's the old adage? Sometimes you just have to know when to break the rules. And if you do, you're taking on some responsibility. But he was happy to do so there.
On 1st and 10, it's Jackson. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's 2nd down.
Well, they've got man coverage on the outside, and my scouting report on these DBs tells me that they love to take matters in their own hands. They want man coverage, not zone. And there was good coverage there that forced the incompletion.
He's airing it out for Williams. Into double coverage, and it's intercepted. The safety, Terrell Edmonds, picks up. What a start defensively. Your offense goes out, gets the touchdown, and then you get the interception. Just perfect.
How about the discipline that they showed on defense? Because after the offense scored to go up 7-zip, You would think they might be a little extra aggressive trying to get back at them. Instead, they read their keys well. When they took the shot downfield, they were more than prepared for that one.
It's a 7-yard carry to set them up with a 2nd and 3.
A 7-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 3.
Stepping up, he's going to keep it. And he'll get it out to midfield. Let's
Daddy. Wow, another person quit. That's crazy. Snaps, and I love a bodysuit on my birthday. She was way back. She snapped. Let's do it, man.
Josh Lambo now ready to put this one in the air. And here we go. We're underway in Madden Ultimate Team. Lockett the return. Solid return. Pretty good field position. They'll start at the 32.
Take over. 1st down and 10 at their own 32-yard line.
From the 32 now. Here's 1st and 10. They run on 1st down as they're able to get this forward for about 4.
At the end of all that hitting and hollering, it was a 4-yard run, so the offense is going to go back there and feel pretty good about themselves. Defensively, you have to feel okay because you didn't let it turn into a bigger run, but the goal, shut it down for 2 yards or less.
Weaving through traffic, and now he's free. And all the way in for the touchdown. Lamar Jackson, 64 yards. And his guys have taken a first-quarter lead. Well, if they didn't get the wake-up call before the game, they got it right now. 2 plays already in the end zone.
I think of it in boxing terms because whether it's a big shot with your first one or a probing one, a little bit of a jab, the second one was the payoff. That was the big one that landed. 1-2, end zone.
And this will make it into the end zone. And he'll be brought down shy of the 20, so the decision to bring it out of the end zone, not a good one.
At their own 18-yard line.
So from inside the 20, here's 1st and 10 at the 18. On 1st down, it's George. And he'll be taken down at the 20 after a gain of just 1.
No doubt about it. A really nice job there by the defense, not allowing him to get to the perimeter. But that means your defensive ends, your outside linebackers, the guys that you pay big money to sack the quarterback, They also have to have interest in the running game as well. And they did a nice job there holding the point of attack and not giving ground.
He'll let it go deep for Beckham. Well, this is taken in. It's complete. And he'll go out near midfield at the 49. A gain there of 30 big ones.
First and 10 at the 49-yard line.
The big play has them all the way out near midfield for a first and 10. Now it's Jackson. On the screen pass, that's complete. And he'll lose yardage on the play back at the 45-yard line. Not what they had in mind there. That's going to go as a loss of 4. So still 14 yards to go, second down. They snap it at 1. Now it's Jackson, escaping the pressure right. Got a man on the right sideline. It's Clayton, and he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35. 19 yards to pick up there. Move the chains. So from the 36 now, first and 10. And he'll give it here to his running back. And down right around the 32-yard line, 4 yards on the pickup.
Well, on every play call, you realize it's not going to go for a touchdown. So a lot of your calls are setting things up for maybe later in the game, trying to establish the inside run with toughness now. Hopefully get to the perimeter later, and let's face it, you could do work.
Into a double team, and it's intercepted. Isaiah Simmons picking it off. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
Well, they didn't exactly show patience there, did they? Just down the score, they come out firing right away and compound things by throwing an interception. They put their defense in a really tough spot.
Now a first and 10 at the 11. They'll run on first down. George. Solid run on first down. Gain of 7. Leaves him with a second and 3.
A nice run here early on. It then took a great play caller to realize you want to establish a guy of his caliber who runs like this early because they will pay dividends as the game progresses.
A good run, got 7 on first. Here's second and 3. From the gun, it's Jackson. And he's going to be brought down. Back at his own 6-yard line. Like a freight train off the edge, Calais Campbell with a sack.
And it's third down.
After 1, 7-0 on EA Sports. After the sack, they'll come up now, 3rd and long.
Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised to see them run the ball here just to try and get some space.
No run call here. They'll look to throw instead. And that is incomplete.
So many times when we talk about coverage, we're just talking about a defender running with a receiver, but a big part of it is understanding where the football is, finding it. In this case, when it arrived, it wasn't a surprise, and he was able to bat it away.
Yikes. Terrible kick headed straight for the sidelines. And he got that one all wrong. That goes almost directly out of bounds, and this is going to be spotted inside the 25-yard line. First down. It's George. And he's got 4 down inside the 20 to the 18.
When you find that kind of yardage, you couldn't be more confident as a ball carrier. And guess what? You're going to go back and tell your offensive coordinator, I'd like to keep carrying it, thank you.
To throw on 2nd and 6. Jackson. To the goal line, but it's incomplete. The Pro Bowler Odell Beckham, the intended receiver. And now it's 3rd down.
Well, that was an interesting look there because as soon as he got outside the pocket, I thought he was going to take off and run for yardage. But what often happens now with these quarterbacks who can move, defenses want to try and keep bodies in front of him, and I think that discouraged him from taking off and made him try a pass downfield that fell incomplete.
And able to get him down, but he does reach the 5. They're able to convert on third down, and that sets up a 1st and goal. They'll try and run for it on 1st and goal. And he is into the end zone for a touchdown. A 5-yard touchdown run. And his guys are an extra point away from tying this thing up. He had the option to hand that football off. I think it's safe to say that he made the right decision. That was a heck of a run.
It certainly was. And when you mentioned the option, most people think the quarterback's not going to keep the ball. You know, in the NFL, that's usually not the recipe for being around too long. So when you do keep it, it often surprises the heck out of a defense.
So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. Lockett the return. And he'll go down as this drive will start at the 25-yard line.
10 at their own 25-yard line.
The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. And on the last go-around, they really couldn't get anything going.
They had to punt from deep inside their own territory, which means you're going to lose the field position battle as a general rule. What they're looking for now is a little more consistency, move the ball at least a few times on offense, get a couple of first downs, and hopefully flip the field.
Yeah, just something to... It got his man, complete, 20, 10, touchdown! Andre Johnson, 73 yards, and his guys have taken the lead.
Joey Sly lining up for the point after.
Well, that's a heck of a response to regain the lead after we had seen the touchdown to tie the game.
I would say what we just saw there was a great amount of poise, because typically when teams tie the game up, it's a little bit of a, how would you say, you kind of take a step back and have to get yourself regrouped. They regrouped in a hurry, didn't they? They attacked back after they'd been tied.
And in a big way, that was a statement-long touchdown. And he'll be stopped up at the 25.
1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. They trail a 1-score deficit, 14-7 as they come up 1st and 10. He'll have a first down past the 40. And now nothing but green ahead of him. And he will take this one in for a touchdown. A great play there. With his 2nd touchdown here in this first half. And his guys are an extra point away from tying this thing up. And we've got a good one brewing. We're all knotted up at 14.
That ties the game at 14. Josh Lambo is set to kick off.
This one tied at 14 now as he sends this one away. That'll be taken about a yard deep. And he'll wind up getting a couple extra yards here for his trouble and bringing it out of the end zone as he's down at the 27.
At their own 27-yard line.
The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. And Charles, Wade touchdowns have come so fast and furious for both sides in this thing. It's starting to feel a little bit more like maybe a tennis match in a football game.
Yeah, I like your description there. Maybe we're sitting in a nice royal box watching this type of a game. But let's face it, right now, the way it's going back and forth, it's going to come down to who can get a stop.
A reminder coming up here at halftime, we'll ship you off to Orlando. Jonathan Coachman will have first half highlights and analysis from a back and forth first half that we've seen. Throwing now, Jackson on first down. It's caught, Lockett. A gain of 6 there on first.
One thing you're hoping for when you run drag routes, you're able to hit a receiver in stride, and he can pick up a lot of yardage after the catch. But in this situation, the defense was effective, able to stop him before you get a good head of steam going.
You ain't mad, niggas just gotta stop acting like
Working with a 2nd and 4. Now a give, right side. It's George, and he got blown up. Losing yardage on the play back at the 44. This will be a loss of 3, and now a much tougher third down looming. On third down, Jackson. Dancing to his left. And going to be incomplete.
I know he was trying to get the completion downfield, but the way this game has gone, with a few of the runs he's made along the way, he should have kept the ball and taken it with his feet downfield. That's the big play that shreds a defense. Instead, he thought to himself, I'm a quarterback, I've got to throw it. He bailed out the defense with that incompletion.
Here we go on fourth down with Jackson. But when this ball's tipped and intercepted.
It's a flag.
Picked up by Harrison Smith.
It's a flag.
And he'll take this into the end zone. Now, hold on here. We do have a flag down. So let's see what this is about. So call off the pick.
Yeah, he just really intercepted off his
right. It looked like it was in their favor. Returned it for a touchdown, as you just described. But instead, the penalty for interference nullifies everything.
Throwing on first down, it's Jackson. He lets it fly for Lockett. And it's knocked away and incomplete. Tyler Lockett was the target there. And that'll bring up second down.
That was nice work there defensively to force incompletion. Now, even though this drive started in plus territory, they're still not field goal range yet. So they can work towards another couple of stops and not allowing that turnover to hurt.
Now the offense going to use the first of their timeouts as they stop it here with just under 40 ticks to go in this first half. And on third down, a nickel formation here defensively. Jackson from the shotgun.
I didn't try to pass it out, I hate
on
not
third down so far in this first half. Relatively small sample size, but they're now 0 for 3.
And the average in the league, somewhere around 40% on third down for offenses. So what's the answer to this? Either convert them or don't get to third down in the first place. Get your big chunks of yards on first and second down.
Feeling like they're not quite in field goal range yet. They're going to go for it on fourth.
Why y'all didn't block? Bro, Madden didn't just do that, bro. They didn't just do that, bro. They didn't even block. Bro, neither one of them just blocked that man, bro. That's crazy.
It turns into 6 points the other way.
That's a touchdown, bro.
Many people think you should just go ahead and knock it down in that situation. Turn it over to the offense. We had a defensive coordinator recently tell me, we see that as a passive play. We don't do that
There's
anymore.
two people right there. One of y'all blocked him, that's a touchdown, bro.
Probably also
That's
instinct
crazy.
a lot of times. If you see a lot of
That's
great
why
balls
I'm
ahead of
fucking
you, go ahead and
RBO,
grab it.
bro.
It's the exact right play to do. That's knowing when to break the rules and when to make a play that maybe you hadn't been taught.
And they'll get him down right around the 25, actually the 26 officially, so a net gain of 1 there.
Down and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. You've got less than 30 seconds left here in the half. You're well on your own side of the field. What are we doing here, Coach Davis?
Well, I'm trying something on first down. And it's something that's safe. It's something that's been done many times before. A lot of people say it's not even worth trying. I'm running a draw. I'm running a screen. I'm seeing if something comes. And if it does, that can alter my strategy and potentially get me some points. And if it doesn't work, well, then you just run the clock and go to the clock.
Second and 10.
Yeah, I'll be all that.
Throwing again. Jackson. forced out to his left.
What are you doing?
One that's intercepted.
What the fuck are you doing?
And his guys have got it back at the closing stages of the first half.
What the fuck going on?
Intercepted. They'll take over first and 10 at the 40-yard line.
They'll run on first down. George. And this offense going to elect to burn a timeout with 5 seconds remaining in quarter number 2. So on second down, the field goal unit is on here as they try to get 3 before half. It'll be a 47-yard attempt from the left hash. And this one is right down the middle. And the lead works its way up to 10.
First, you don't make them block on the RPO screen.
So
2 people over there with 1 person
to
just
get
jump
into this spot, and they
that
cash
makes
in with
no
3.
sense.
How about the 1-2 to the solar plexus on that one? The big play, the field goal, not much time left on the clock. That's the way to go into the half.
And that'll do it for the end of the second quarter. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. Welcome back. Charles and I settled into the booth, ready for quarter number 3. The teams appear ready for the fight ahead, and we resume action here in quarter number 3. Fields this way up at the 17. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line.
They'll take over first and 10.
The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. They built a good first half lead. Now they have a chance to add on to it.
And what I'm thinking is that the offensive staff spent the entire halftime just working with them on, here's what we think they're going to do to attack us in the second half. Nice first half. We've had guys, but be prepared for some change-ups. We're going to see them when we kick it off in the second half.
See how they handle any adjustments that might be made defensively.
That is really crazy, bro. That shit is horrible.
From midfield now, here's Jackson. And Jackson cannot get away.
That should have been a fumble.
Credit the sack to the Oregon Duck, DeForest Buckner. The job becomes twice as difficult now. After the sack, it's 2nd and 20. Being chased out left. Oh, he's got a man wide open. Complete. And able to rip off a big chunk of yardage before being dropped inside the 40. 23 yards the pickup there. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. From the gun, Jackson eluding the pressure right.
Pick that off right there.
Too high. Out
I
of
see what he's
bounds
doing.
and
He's not
incomplete.
doing that. I see what he's doing.
Well, you got to think that sooner or later, they're going to hit one of those, but the coverage has been excellent thus far, and it was again on the last play.
Green Bay, Wisconsin is the spot. 3rd quarter inside Lambeau. Glad you're with us. 2nd and 10. Now with the play clock down to 2, we're going to get a timeout here. It's just their first, so 2 remaining as they burn one here in this 3rd quarter. They work again from the 38 on 2nd and 10. Now the man from UTEP, this is Aaron Jones. And nowhere for him to go again. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's it. Officially nothing on that one. No gain, so they're left with still 10 to go on 3rd down. Big play coming up. Here's 3rd and 10.
I would expect to see some pressure here.
The pressure drops off as they'll look to throw.
Oh, that's not my man. I thought that was my man in the middle.
That's George. And boy, he is very close to a 1st down, but from where they're spotting that football, he's going to be a foot or so short. Now on 4th and inches, they're going to want to talk this over. We get a timeout. And that's going to leave them with just 1 timeout remaining still in the 3rd quarter. We'll see if that comes back to haunt them. We'll be back. Well, they'll say no to the 46-yard field goal try. They're going to go for it.
Nope.
And
You tried it. You tried it. I'm going to get right. Come on.
Let's
get right.
Yardage here and fall back under the century mark for the game. So he needed the short yardage, Charles. He elected to try to bounce it outside of the outer third, unsuccessful.
Sometimes those plays are stacked up by the defense and there's nowhere to go, so you have to bounce it outside. And some backs just get impatient. They want to go to where they think there's more open territory instead of going where the play was actually blocked. In any case, it didn't work here. Well, they still have time to get him established, but in my estimation, they've got to pick up the urgency here. They've got to get quickly in and out of the huddle and run off a bunch more plays.
And that'll hurt the average a bit, as this time they're able to get him behind the line. Now they're going to be dealing with a 3rd and 7, as that one officially a loss of 1.
Brings up 3rd and 7.
This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down. Here's Jackson. And he'll be hit as he releases it.
I know niggas seeing this, bro. It's not real, bro. This is not real, bro. Oh, no, bro. There's no way that's real, bro. There's no way that's real. That's crazy.
They failed once in this spot earlier, but the offense will stay out to go for it on 4th down. They'll indeed go for it with Jackson. Flush to his right. And it's complete. Henry. And they'll get this well past midfield before being stopped just before the 35. A big connection on that one. 31 yards. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. Back now at Lambeau, as we're about ready to rock and roll for the 4th and final quarter. On 1st down, it's George. And he is out of bounds, but first he gets it inside the 10 to the 7. All told, it's an even 30 and a 1st down. That's the run he's been waiting for, Charles. He's been bottled up all game. That run alone got him more yards than he had in all his previous carries combined.
And don't think for a second he doesn't know that, because every back that I know can almost calculate every yard with every step that they take. Had to be frustrated because of what's happened during the game. Has to feel a lot better after that run. As soon as I saw him break contain and get outside, my first thought and my eyes gravitated downfield, because nowadays, most of these quarterbacks, when they do that, they want the big play downfield. They don't want to throw it.
And eventually taken down.
Lamar, you got to make the throws, bro.
Preston Smith comes up for the sack.
Remember, throughout my career here, defensive coaches always say, guys, you got to earn the right to rush the passer. Well, they put themselves in a great spot with this big lead, and they know they've got to throw the ball.
These pass rushers have to be salivating. It is pin your ears back time indeed. Now they go screen. It's complete. And he'll get him inside the 15 down to the 14-yard line. They do get 7 out of that, but not enough to prevent a 4th down. Instead of throwing it downfield, Charles, they just tried to dump it underneath there. You like the call?
I do. I think it's a high percentage play, because you get the completion, and what you're counting on is your back to use his legs and his elusiveness to make people miss and pick up the 1st down. In this case, it didn't happen.
All right, so they needed 2 scores to get back in the game. The field goal there, maybe not exactly what they wanted, but the necessary first step.
There's still time remaining, and there's enough time to get it done. They've got to get at the least a 3 and out here to get the ball back, preferably a takeaway.
And no alley to be found. The coverage was solid, and he's dropped at the 18.
At their own 18-yard line.
The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. Their lead back down to 1 score after the field goal a moment ago, so they'll be looking to string together a few first downs, likely on the ground as they begin 1st and 10. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12. And when do they start thinking about burning these timeouts? They've got all 3 still defensively.
To me, you have to start right now. Here's the time, and that means you've got to stop them on defense, not give up the yardage. Use your timeouts in order to get the ball back and try and score yourself. But now is the time to start using those timeouts.
And keep in mind, it'll also stop the clock at the 2-minute warning. On 2nd and 12, Jackson. And his throw here is incomplete. He was looking for Odell Beckham that time. And it's 3rd down. Possibly a turning point. Big play coming. This is 3rd and long. Jackson sliding out of the pocket.
I was right there. He still threw that. He just got at the game
before he's hit and dropped.
Oh my God,
Good
bro.
for
That's
16
crazy.
as the drive continues. Fourth quarter, down to the final 2 minutes, and we've got a 1-score game.
Yo.
So it's our home team here in possession of the football as we come back. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over.
I said my jack guys, I was answering the shit the first time.
They'll run on 1st down. It's George, and he'll get this only up to about the 35. And now right out of the 2-minute break, we'll get a timeout used defensively with 1:56 to go. Coming up on 2nd and 7. They'll keep it on the ground. George, and he's going to have to protect the football and take his lumps here at this stage of the game as they stop him behind the line. And whistles, and we're going to have another stoppage in play as they call the timeout on defense with 1:53 left. Now Jackson. And out across midfield.
I'm supposed to lose this game, bro. There's no fucking way, bro. They want me to lose this shit, bro. He can have it, bro. He can have this fucking game, bro. That's crazy, bro. That's not a fucking interception, bro. Shit is so bad, bro.
He knows how to use his body to keep defenders away from the ball and puts it right out there.
Shit, terrible, bro. That's my fucking money, bro. They can have this game.
It's George.
Dead eyes, bro.
Accelerating and off
That's
he
crazy,
goes.
bro. That shit don't make no sense that just happened, bro. He boxed, and they let him just throw the shit up and catch it, bro. But yeah, they are the move today, bro.
Well, it'd be real easy to say that they are firmly in control right now, but I'm looking at your face and I'm
This shit is
thinking, I gotta be
ass,
careful
bro.
with that.
I told him to suck my dick. Hold on. Fucking weird ass nigga, bro. Bro, you really ass, bro. This shit barely your little bum ass out. You throwing up any pass, praying they catch that shit. Just dirty ass. Fucking faggot ass nigga, bro. They just threw the shit up, bro, and pray somebody caught it. Fucking bot. You did that shit twice that drive. Twice. I got you in a box and they doing shit like that. You can hide the game. Suck my dick with your mom out there. So, that's something, bro. That's crazy, bro. Game's so fucking broken, bro.
As you noted, the field goal way of doing it makes it that much harder. It puts more pressure on every possession for you now. Go ahead and get 6.
They got chaos shit.
The position they're in.
Bigger chunks. We'll see if they can get the score. Once again, they come up on the 26-yard line, 2nd and 10.
That shit be key.
To throw again. Jackson. Complete. It's Johnson. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. 15 yards on the play. First down. Hard to believe his first catch of the game defensively. They bottled him up. That's why they're well on their way to victory.
Put your best cover guy on him and then change the coverages behind him throughout the game. Brackets, double, zone, man, you name it. Make sure he gets a lot of angles.
Chewing up big yardage. Another nice gain there. This one goes for 20. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. Gonna give this time to the tailback. Give him 4 yards there. It'll be 2nd and 6.
Yeah, because I got that on my phone. Bro, you're not telling me how to make music? You out of it. I know that nigga.
They need to get to the
bro, you gotta think you did real feature, real feature. He was gonna come on that shit how we don't rap.
Here's Jackson. Now a desperation throw deep downfield. Back in the end zone. Could he get his feet down? No, it's incomplete.
Harrison Smith on the
This shit
coverage.
just cheated me, man. That shit got me tight, bro. This shit this nigga terrible, bro. He threw this shit up, bro. Like.
All right, they're going to try and keep hope alive here on 4th down. They're going for it. Here we go. It's Jackson on 4th down. He's going to let it fly. And this is going to be caught. So an offensive final score, not the outcome, but it is a late touchdown here on the game's final play. Doesn't affect the outcome, but hey, nice job there to put it in the end zone for the final play.
Could it affect other things? Sometimes these types of scores are ones that we don't consider big at the time. Then later on we find out maybe that was a tiebreaker.
Yeah.
Or, of course, in the fantasy football world, these plays mean a lot.
A lot there. No problem there on the extra point. And that'll cut the lead down to a touchdown. Well, on the one side, if you try to take away something positive from this game, they played to the final whistle, getting the touchdown there on the last play. But still, all for naught, really.
Yeah, I'd say give them points for positivity. I like that. That part is good. But I often wonder, when the game is settled and the clock is run out, do we really need to kick the extra point?
Oh, yeah. It's silly. It's silly.
It doesn't make any sense to me. I know that people have explained before, well, you got to play it all the way through. Come on, this thing is done.
I don't even be over there.
So that'll just about do it for Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaudin. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. For more, log on to EA Sports.
Yo, Tremaine, I'm going to be back, bro.
With that, we say so long, everyone, from Lambeau.